Hey guys, Evan Laux here for Engine Builder Magazine. We're at the 2023 Ultimate Callout Challenge, and behind me is this really sick 12-valve Cummins engine, and it's your Diesel of the Week.
Engine Builder's Diesel of the Week is sponsored by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
So guys, we're here with Logan. He's the owner of Loganbuilt, and this is our first time hearing about the shop, so why don't you tell us a little bit about where you guys are from and what your specialty is.
Sure thing, man. So we're out of Covington, Kentucky, and specialize in racing transmissions, specifically the diesel stuff with the 47-48 platform. Also do some 2-speed 400 stuff for the small tire no prep guys, specializing basically just in the racing transmission stuff.
Awesome. And are you doing any performance engine work, or is it mostly
No,
just,
most of the engine work, which even though I did assemble that engine myself, the engine stuff isn't really my thing. I like the transmission side of things.
Right. Well, I mean, for not being an engine guy, it looks like a pretty sweet engine. Why don't you start by telling us how this build kind of started and what the philosophy was going in?
For sure. So we worked with Shai Diesel on the engine, and Dan Shai and Jared Jones over there, they're, in my opinion, the best when it comes to the 12-valve mechanical stuff. So we basically just said, hey, tell us how you want us to build it. They did all the machine work. They spec'd everything out on it. And a good friend of mine just did the assembly work on it.
Off the top of your head, do you know any of that machine work they did to it on the bottom end?
Yeah, pretty basic setup, really. Just billet rods. It's a standard bore because this still is a 5.9 filled block. So we want to keep all the cylinder strength we can by not boring it out. That's why a lot of guys go to the 6.7 and then sleeve them back down for the extra strength. But at the time when I built this engine, this is actually pretty old. We put this together in 2016.
Oh, wow.
And so it's a little bit older technology compared to what some of the engine stuff is out there nowadays. But the cylinder head is all, been ported. It's all spec'd by them. It's all their valve size and everything that they would want to do. Their intake runner, their cam, their billet cam profile. They did all 7 cam bushings in the block, the main studs, pretty much all of your standard issue stuff when you're trying to make above 1,300 horsepower.
Yeah, and we actually just came from the Shai booth. We were checking out their dragster, so they're always building something really cool.
For sure.
I see you got a really big turbo right there, and you're in the Pro Street class, so what other power adders do you have on here, and how much horsepower are you making?
Sure, so that's a Precision Pro Mod 98. So it's a 98 compressor, a 108 turbine wheel with a 115 exhaust housing. And I have, currently I have 4 kits of nitrous on it, but 2 of them are just for spool up, and then right now I'm just using 1 down track. Okay. I have an AFR sensor on it, so I'm using that AFR to learn how to tune the engine with the nitrous, trying to get the air-fuel ratio, trying to get it to run cleaner. One of the problems with the 12 valves is they're smoky. So trying to use the airflow from the big 98 and the nitrous to clean that fuel up and try to make it run cleaner like the common rail stuff does.
Right, and what about the fuel setup? What do you got running on this one?
So the fuel is, once again, it's Shai injectors. They're the international 5x35s. And then it's their Shai 13mm pump. Right now we got the pump cut all the way back just to try to run it clean. But this whole combo is capable of making north of about 1,800 horsepower. Anything more than that is a little unsafe for that filled block. Right. So keep it about 1,700 and less is the goal.
Right. And we got to talk about the truck too. You got a really clean setup here.
Thank you.
Obviously it's a Dodge. What year is it? Where'd you get it?
Sure, so it's a 93. I actually used to drive this truck to high school.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, my wife and I have pictures of us going to prom in it, and then we actually had pictures of it at our wedding. And it was just a street truck back then. It was actually a long bed, and got heavy into this drag racing stuff. I've always been into drag racing, but I got into the diesel stuff really heavy in 2013, and just fell in love with the Pro Street class. It was just the pinnacle of racing a full-size truck, in my opinion, at the time. And so basically built this truck specific to the Pro Street rules, the 4,400 pound weight limit and all that. And now we're out here just having fun with it.
Awesome. Well, Logan, thanks for telling us about it.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Try to keep this one quick because they're about to go run, so we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And again, really sweet 12-valve Cummins engine. Guys, make sure you're checking out Loganbuilt. They're doing some cool stuff over there. And make sure you're checking out Engine Builder Mag across our socials, our website, and our YouTube channel. We got some really great diesel content. Thanks for watching.